Music. Music powering content. M-U-S-E-R-K. Music. Music powering.
I wouldn't be seen dead on one of them without a crush him off. Not exactly the most stable. Look at you sitting there with his arms up like this. Look at me, look at me. Farmer fuck nuts, what's the matter with you? Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're just about to come on the base now, so how long we'll be on base for, I don't know. Hopefully not long. So we'll get a call out and they'll say, oh, we needed. Good, let's go. Hopefully. So here we go. This is Greenfields HQ. Just up here. This is an old site. Not quite sure what it was. Old factory site. Not quite sure what it did. It was obviously. I don't think it was copper. It was something or other. So of course it's you know, the building's clicked. Obviously it's former use. Some of it's been knocked down. Some of it's not. But obviously this is the HQ as it was. So yeah, they're moving cars about already. This is it. The garage side of it's there. Please park there. So all of this lot's got to be cleared out. Various different sites. This lot here do all porta cabins. Don't know what they do with porta cabins. I think they all refurbish them and send them back out. Do bits and pieces with them. You've got various others. There's a garage over there. There's a VW specialist there. There's a commercial place there that does like painting for commercial vehicles. So it's you know, it's a mixed bag up here really. But all of this, obviously, this is Greenfields. Over there is the you know, they do like, they've got a small garage doing, you know, repairs and stuff like that. So it's a few businesses in one really, which is the way to be, because that way you've got fingers in several pies, so you can make more money. What we'll do is we'll just have a quick run around the vehicles that are here, to give you an idea of what's what. So
yeah, go on.
So like we're saying about different types of vehicles. This one here is a beaver tail. Quite a big beaver tail. They come in. You can have a 3.5 ton beaver tail, but you've got no load as such. You'll only get a small car on it. Something like this. This is good for over 3 tons. So you can put a van, you know, put a decent sized van on this, and have no problem. As you can see with the bed length, this one's quite good because it's a large bed, which means, you know, you can get a bigger vehicle onto it, but it is restricted obviously with the weight. The beaver tail is a simpler idea. So you've got your winch, you know, the ramps on the back here. These ones are like plant. So you just basically unhook, ramp folds flat, job's a good one. You know, you take the car on or a van on or whatever you want a casualty vehicle on, does the job. This one here, tilt the slide. Hydraulic bed. It's on a hydraulic bed. So what happens is this whole bed comes back, tilts, so the car goes on like such. The trouble with this sort of vehicle is obviously the weight of the bed. It's also a crew cab, so it's about 2.5 ton capacity. Obviously this is my other one. It's the heaviest spec lift here. Biggest one here. That. She does exactly what she says on the, you know, what it says on the tin. It'll move things like that there, which obviously quite heavy. That's also ours. This Iveco here is ours. It'll move that, move this, whereas some of the others have got restrictions, they can't do it. But that will move it all. It'll also recover a 7.5 ton truck. That one will. So half the reason for buying it. The reason also for buying this old girl is in the recovery trade, everybody will use certain platforms of trucks. Iveco what we were driving this morning, and obviously that one there, and even that's an Iveco. They're a good platform to mount bodies onto. They're a good platform for what we want them to do because the reliability. An Iveco is more thrown together rather than put together, so it looks like, how can I put it? It's like agriculture, you know what I mean? It's built to do a job, it does a job. That's what it does. But yeah, the old Mercedes is a similar sort of thing, the old 814. So, obviously that's what that does. This one here is another tilt and slide. It looks smaller, and it is smaller. It's got a smaller bed, but in fact, that carries more than that one. The stupid thing about it is that will carry more than that one there. This will carry up to about 3 tons. So, morning. Yeah, come and have a word with Jamie, look.
What? Stop it, we'll keep it going.
No.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, mate, doing alright?
Yeah,
You're on TV now. So yeah, I mean, do you want to just explain what you do here, Jamie?
I'll basically build recovery, flatbeds, repairs.
He's done all the welding and the refabrication on my mountain on the Mercedes there. Basically, Jamie just completely stripped it down, rebuilt it for me. So he's sort of general everything really, yeah.
Get the work done.
Looks hot from the back to back shit.
Worth a shot.
See what it will or won't do. Head's gonna have to come off it. What's happened is the valve bent the valve on that. We put this engine in because the engine that came with it was knackered. Bought this engine, put it in, and all the valves were stuck. There was just no compression at all. We managed to unstick them, but I reckon what's happened is on number 4, because I saw that's where the problem is, the valve was stuck open, the pistons come up, hit it, bent the valve. So I'm pretty sure the cylinder head's going to have to come off it, which is annoying. Which means this one's pushed back further in the queue really, because obviously I've got other things to do. Which is bloody annoying because obviously if you look around the vehicle, this one's had quite a hard life. XAA, again, started doing a lot of the welding work. And find that, you know, we've had to chop out all of this here. It's like that all the way around. So, to be fair, this one's not fared very well compared to all of them on the site here. This one's alright. This one's a bit of a mess. So again, you know, it's quite far back in the queue because I just don't have the time. The bad news this end really. I mean, obviously we've had to start welding. Take everything out and start welding there. All the corners have rotten away, so all this is new here. All that new metal. And obviously we'll start to do the same with this side. Because this one happens, you see, it all turns. obviously started there and it all turns rotten. But I'll just show you, probably this one's the best one to show you. In here, if you look up here, you can see where all the sheep's gone along the seam. And again on the floor. So this one's had quite a hard life. And as you can see, I had to chop out and weld in metal. And that's what this is all about really. Obviously chopping out the old rotten stuff and putting in new, but it's time consuming. Very, very time consuming. So this one's always going to be on the back burner. But it's going over to my business partner because he's got more time. He wants to use this. My argument is, well, if you want to use it, you'll have to sort it because I ain't got the time to do it. So we'll get it over there. We're going to tow it over with a Mercedes Saturday, get it over to him, and that way he can then turn around and finish it off. And obviously I ain't got the ball ache of doing it myself because it's time. Everything's time. Everything you do is time. When you're out constantly, if a job comes in now, I've got to stop exactly what I'm doing, get on with the job, because customers on the side of the road, or customers, whatever the situation is, customer needs to be dealt with in a timely manner. So you've got to get on with it. But when you can see the sort of state that it was received in, this one, as you can see, I mean, it looks awful inside, and it does because it's not been looked after, which obviously is part of the problem. But this one was actually built for the AA. This is an ex-AA one. So this one's done 500,000 kilometres. So this one's, well, no, probably a bit more than that. It's done around 400,000 miles, this truck. So you can sort of forgive it for being in a bit of a state, but this one will eventually look like my one once we've done a load of work on it. The only difference between this one and my one, this is all steel. On mine, they're fiberglass. Of course, fiberglass doesn't rust. Steel, unfortunately, does. So I don't know quite what's happened, but they made it out of bloody cheese, the looks of it. But as you can see, you know, it's not in a good way at the moment. And again, you can see here, look, this is what you get. By the time you actually come off and you start taking it back, you end up with bloody rust holes, and you chase them. You know, you chase them all the time. So by the time I finish, I'll have rebuilt half a locket on this. Then it'll be as good as new. But until we get to that stage, I mean, we paid. I suppose this one now owes us probably more than it's worth, to be fair. I suppose we're about £4 grand in on this one now. Knowing that what we'd have known in the first place, and the engine we bought obviously has got issues and everything else, then we probably wouldn't have bothered. But it's nature of the beast. You can buy a vehicle, you can do it, you think, oh, you know, spend sort of 100 quid and it's on the road again. Unfortunately, on this case, the good news is with this, the spec lift works. All the spec gear works on it. So the business end of the truck here is all good. Because again, this gets expensive. If you start replacing pivot pins or rams or stuff like that, that truck of mine, that spec lift of mine, I ended up spending 2,200 quid rebuilding the spec lift. So you don't want to be paying out that sort of money, but with this one, it's the spec gear itself is fine. So it's just the bodywork really, just to get the bodywork and mechanical side of it sorted out. But it will get there, you know, we will get it there. I anticipate once John has it, the incentive for John to do it is he's going to use it. And we need it as part of the business, so he's not going to earn money until this is on the road. So with my business partner, sometimes I'll have to kick his backside to get him to do anything, and that's John all over. But the incentive is he wants this truck, so therefore as he wants this truck, and me and Dennis want it sorted, you know, it'll all come together. And next time that obviously you're up here, John sees up here, chances are it'll all be up and running. So all of this work that you think will price us in the right state will all be done. But yeah, I mean, like I say, as you can see, it's not exactly in the. It looks rough and ready at the moment, so it looks like it's been driven through Bray Route, but it will get there. It will get there, slowly but surely, and hopefully it'll be on the road. We'll see. We'll see. Right, I'm going to press on.
No, it's
Oh, it's on the key,
that,
isn't it?
on the Ford bit.
Yeah,
When I first had it, it took me ages to find that, you know.
Oh,
Well, it's
come
on
on.
the board,
Give yourself a bit more justice.
and then you put the.
Yeah, go a deep direction. Because of the age of the vehicle, it's a good chance that it will be the battery.
Right, okay.
So what's going to happen is I'll start it
Yeah.
and then it'll die
Okay.
because obviously the battery's probably knackered. I'm just going to run a few tests first.
Yeah,
if that's okay.
fine. Here.
The trouble is, I know it sounds stupid, but what we get a lot of, the customer says, well, the car got me here.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it dies. There's something in the batteries now, I don't know what it is, there's something about the technology in the batteries now. They used to give you warning they're going to go.
Right.
No, they don't. So what I suspect is, yeah, that's the original battery.
Yeah, because I've had this car since it was 9 months old.
Yeah, that's the original battery, that is. So I suspect that'll be knackered. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to run a few tests on it first before we go any further,
Yeah.
just to confirm my suspicions. Jump leads, please, Kyle.
I've got a garage that I wanted to go to with it because it was.
Well, it'll start. I'll start it. It'll be fine.
But then I won't be leaving here till 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Right. Okay.
And he said that I have to get it repaired. I can't then call you out this afternoon when I want to leave.
See, the problem is, obviously, if I start it, really, it's ready to go. That's the problem I have. Because
Right.
it'll be running, you see.
So I could. Right.
I mean, how far you got to go with it?
Went to the garage.
Yeah.
Only to Burton, Hawkins Lane.
I mean, obviously, once I start it, it starts to run, it'll go.
Yeah.
In theory, that's our side of it done.
Right. Okay.
But to be fair, if it's the battery, it's up to you. I can actually fit it.
Okay.
So it's up to you what you want to do.
So I could always drive it to the garage and then get
I do-
someone to pick me up.
See, if you look at that, look,
Oh, right, it should be. What should it be?
it should be 12.6.
Oh, okay.
So that's definitely what it will be.
Right, okay.
I mean, it's completely up to you to what you want me to do. I can get it started, you can take it to a garage straight away, get it sorted out.
Yeah.
I mean, I could fit a battery, it's completely up to
Right.
you what you want me to do.
Let me just go and have a word with my line manager because
Yeah.
it means I've got to leave school if I'm allowed to do that, and then see if someone can pick me up from the garage to bring me back to school.
Because I know that the minute I put the leads on here,
Yeah, it's
it'll
gonna
fire
work.
straight into life.
Yeah. Right.
But obviously, by the time you come back here, you'll hear it running.
Let me just. Yeah. Wait a minute.
Okay, sweetheart, not a problem. What happens? The car's 7 years old. Batteries seem to last around 5 to 7 years. And the battery itself is the original battery, so obviously this battery is around 7 to 8 years old. And like I said, they don't give you any warning anymore because the lady's obviously got here. Job's, you know, she's got here to get to work. She's come to use it, dead on the key. You know, nothing there at all. So what you actually get is, I'll just quickly show you. All that will happen is, completely dead. But the minute I put the jump leads in, put them onto the battery, it'll fire into life and go. So we're just about to do that process now. Well, if the worst comes to worst, mate, I'll have to bring it over. Getting on the earth terminal. Oh yeah, I'll just about to get on it. I'll have to pick somewhere else for the earth. It's alright. I'm not going to miss it out. So straight to the bodywork, you see. Sometimes you can't always get on where you want to get up. So you have to go on at a different location. Can you plug it in? Clear. do, specially adapted Anderson socket on here. So that just plugs into the front of my truck like this. Now it's connected up to my battery in here. So in theory, what will happen now, if them connections are okay, which I think they are, I'm hoping it's connected up alright. As you can see, off it goes. So, obviously what's happened is we boosted it off my truck here, so it's running off my battery straight away. As you can see, the car's kicked into life, now running. In theory that's our job done. Obviously there's no real need for her to buy a battery from the garage. We can supply one, but it'll be up to the customer. How's it? Deck it. Watch it on, see what it does. Bear in mind, I've got no steering as such. Oh yeah, I think, yeah.
Effort.
Straighten up. Right a bit, a little bit more, straighten up. Muscles for this bugger. Getting through it. Bang on that. The weight will just take her on. Yeah, that'll do. Is that locked your side? Yeah, hang on. Okay. Take it. It's not going very far, so we'll just we need to photograph it as well, because obviously this is not coming with it. Well done with my bloody gloves. Everything's a mess in here. what we're doing now, we don't want the vehicle moving on us. I mean, it's secure, it's quite secure in there now, but you've got to strap it down to make sure there's no movement. That's all that means. And that goes over the tyre lights, so different kinds of straps, but I like these. So, believe it or not, they look like they're quite old, but they're not very old. They don't last. You have to change them quite often. That ain't going anywhere. As you can see, it's now strapped down. Handbrake's coming off. Handbrake is off. Now that's ready to go. So I'll try and put the hazards on, see if we can get a little bit more out of them, but I ain't holding my breath. Let's roll. Car park's quite small, it's trying to reverse this in here with the car over there. If we get it off, do you want to drive it in? Yeah, that's fine. We missed you the first time round.
Yeah, it can be a bit awkward.
There was a truck parked down here, so we're more focused on the... She was selling, she's on that cellar. Sod's law in it. Said she's lucky she got, because she works in the school.
Yeah, she said the light came on a couple of days ago.
It's like the light come on and she didn't bother doing anything to come in. Then you find this chap getting round it, Kyle. Cheers, mate. Get round. mate, me throwing wheels on.
Done.